So, when it comes to classic style figures, one character that has always had growing pains when it comes to that is Hotrod. His original classics figure is deeply flawed, with a tiny head, broad chest, and limited shoulders with no bicep swivel. His Titan's Return figure, while miles above that old one, is still not exactly what people wanted, mostly because he's a headmaster and the fact that his alt mode looked kind of inflated. And then his Power of the Primes figures, well, it just straight up looked bad. Heck, your best choice for a classic style Hotrod was neither classic style nor Hotrod. However, we will not be looking at this guy today. Hello guys, welcome to a new review, and today we'll be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series SS8604 Hotrod. Alright, so before we get into alt mode, I need to cover one thing. A controversy in the fandom that I am sick of. Did Hotrod lead to Optimus's death? Let's let this idiot sum it up.
Shoot him already! Just shoot him! Shoot him now! Shoot him! Shoot him! Oh, dang it!
Yeah, I think that sums it up pretty well. Anyway, on to, vehicle mode, as always. So, one thing I should point out right off the bat. This guy is a Voyager. Yes, he is a Voyager. He is $30. And people have not... There's been a bit of controversy surrounding this guy due to how overly small he is. But we'll get into that in the actual size comparison. But overall, looking at adult mode, it's pretty rare that we end up getting Voyager cars. And as you can see, it looks pretty nice. It's generally very sleek. It doesn't look overblown or overinflated like the Titan's Return version. And generally, it looks nice. Oh yeah, and it doesn't have a massive gap in the back like the Classics version did. Generally the colors are nice. He is not red. He is a very dark pink, which is actually accurate to the movie. But overall, as a futuristic-looking sports car, it looks nice. Now, unlike a lot of figures, I actually own a G1 version, so let me get this guy transformed real quick. Here we go. You can see that the Studio Series version is definitely shorter, but overall, it is more accurate to the movie since it's wider, has a much lighter color, and generally the proportions are a lot closer to the actual animation model. One thing this guy has over him, though, rubber wheels. Yeah, so he's very, very quiet when he rolls. But anyway, on to size comparisons. Oh boy. Here he is with Siege Megatron, the Netflix version. Yeah, these are both Voyagers. He absolutely gets eclipsed by Megatron. Like, the size difference is insane. So, yeah. And here he is with Earthrise Starscream. He can carry... Starscream can carry him on his back. So, yeah. Well, he's small. Like, Hotrod here is really, really small. Interior is with Cybertron Deluxe Excellion. And once again, smaller. But, Excellion is an older Deluxe, so he's gonna be a little bit bigger. But yeah, you can definitely see why I say this was really the only decently good, classic style Hotrod, or the closest thing you could get to that. So, generally, this alt mode is great. It is a good-looking alt mode. The only real complaint that I have with them is the yellow bit right here. But even then, I can easily ignore that. Generally, it's a good-looking alt mode. He does have a lot of undercarriage kibble, but it's all very compact. And, smallness aside, he looks nice. Onto transformation. Alright, in robot mode, I'm just gonna, right off the bat, go over my two main complaints about this figure, because everything else is completely positive. My first complaint, this backpack right here, the entire hood section is made out of clear plastic. This is a very I'm scared that it may break due to the pressure put on it by the fin. And second off, his shoulders are really awkward. But other than that, nothing but positivity. That transformation was definitely on the level of Voyager. Very complicated. And the robot mode is near perfect. Like, look at this. Look at this right here. It looks so close to the actual animation model. It looks like a miniature masterpiece. It looks like one of those undersized KO masterpieces. It looks incredible. Now, what did they give you to make up for his lack of size? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accessories. That's quite a bit for a retail level Transformer. So, let's go over all of these one by one. First off, saw blade. You fold in his hand, you fold in his hand, close this back up, and then with a bit of friction, this will go. You can put this on, but like I said, it takes a lot of friction, a lot of force, so I'm not gonna put it on right now. I do have a couple of pictures of though with him. With that. Second accessory, Matrix of Leadership. This is the exact same piece as what came with Earthrise Prime. It's just that the crystal is slightly darker. 2 guns inspired by his G1 toy, which I don't have the G1 toy's guns on me right now. And blast effects. 3 blast effects. 2 for the for either his arm cannons or his pistols. And then one meant for the Matrix, which it just sort of... You turn around like this, and it just sort of slips over the core. So yeah. One thing I will say, be careful with the side pipes right here, because the little top sections that go under the rest of the pipes will snap off. I had one snap off on me, so yeah, be careful of that. And another thing that they kept from the MP, though, the flip-down visor. Yeah, they did not have to include that. Yeah. Oh yeah, onto articulation. Head is on a ball joint. Shoulders have a bit of inward and outward butterfly. In and out, back and forth, but the joints are really tight. Bend and swivel at the elbow. Wrist swivel, hands open and close. Waist rotation, back and forth, in and out at the legs. Bend at the knee, double bend actually at the knee. And quite a bit of foot articulation. So, yeah. Let me just get his weapons in his hands. Oh yeah, one more thing. Flip out welding iron. Right there. Very, very cool. So yeah, let's just get this back in his hand. And onto size comparison. Here he is with Siege Megatron, and once again, Megatron absolutely towers over him. It's hard to get Megatron in frame, by the way, so... yeah. Kinda crazy that these are at the same price point. Here he is with Earthrise Starscream, and they're closer to size in this mode, in robot mode, but Hotrod is still noticeably smaller than Starscream, specifically in bulk. Here he is with Excellion, and as you can see, they're about the same size in robot mode. So, yeah, Excellion still is a little bigger, but like I said, he's an older deluxe, so that's kind of a given. And here he is with G1 Hotrod, and yeah, that's a 35-year difference right there. Like, these two are night and day with how they look. So, generally, Hotrod is one of the best Voyagers we've gotten in a long time. His articulation is fantastic, he looks great, his transformation is amazing, and overall, I don't think we'll get any Hotrod better than this for quite a while. And I guess the thing that Hasbro needed to make a decent Hotrod, a decent classic-style Hotrod, was to make him a Voyager. And if that's what it takes to get a Hotrod this good, then I'll accept that. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!